Hey, what's up everybody, Rivera94 here with another action figure review. This time we're going to take a look at the Star Wars SH Figuarts Jango Fett figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. Newly released. I'm very excited for this one. Everybody likes Jango Fett, come on. The Fetts are very popular, so Boba Fett and Jango Fett. Now we're just needing a Boba Fett from Bandai, and that would be great. But we recently got a Jango Fett by Hasbro from the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch line, and that was quite the amazing figure. I loved it. Now let's see if the SH Figuarts version of Jango Fett is any good as well. Here's the front of the packaging. We have our traditional Star Wars packaging here. Jango Fett. Got him on the side as well. On the back, see it's a little shiny right there. Got him in some poses. Some of the accessories he comes with. That would be really cool if he came with flame effects, but I don't think he comes with any flame effects, and that is a downer. And I doubt that he comes with a flight stand. Here's the other side. Let's get Jango out of the package, see how he looks. Alright, and then we have Jango Fett out of the package. I'm liking him a lot. Very nice looking figure. They did a pretty good job on him. Most people are going to like him as well. We do have some very nice painting on the figure. Except for my specific figure had some few issues, and that goes when it goes to the back. The paint on his behind, I don't know if you can see it on the plastic, seems to be like a little nicked off or scratched off a little bit. Then if you look at his jetpack, got some white paint just speckled on the blue there, so kind of off a little bit. And I don't know if it's that noticeable, but on the helmet towards the bottom on the black, it's kind of fades away, and there's some blue you can see underneath the black. So it's not perfect, but it's good enough, and it might just be my specific Jango Fett. But overall, the figure looks very nice, and I like it a lot. I think it's lacking a few accessories I wish it would bring because it's Jango Fett, and such accessories would be like flame effects, you know, the jetpack effects or anything like that. They do it for Iron Man. I think they should do it for Jango Fett. So if they can get effects for other characters, they should be able to do it for Star Wars too. And I don't know why Jango Fett didn't come with at least a flight stand or some sort of a blasting effect or something of that sort. Now, if you look at the accessories, there are some cool things we have here. First of all, we do have the two pistols are holstered on his, of course, holsters on his leg, and they're pegged in there. They don't just simply slide in there, they peg in there. And I think what these are is, instead of, see how small they are? I think what they are, they're not supposed to be that small. They're supposed to be these pistols right here. And then what they did is, if you don't want him to hold the pistol, you can just have him holster it here. And instead of sliding the entire pistol inside, you just peg it. There's a little peg hole in there, and it looks like it's the long pistol. You can see the holster. It looks like it's the long one in there, but it really isn't the long one. I don't know why they did that. They could have simply just made a holster and have us just slide it in there, but I guess it was too much for them, or I don't know. Maybe they wanted to try something new, but it works. I mean, it's just fine. It looks just like as if it was in there on its own. But if you want him to hold these, then you're gonna have to take those out because they wouldn't make sense. Anyways, let's take a look at these right here. These two blasters. So we have the silver paint with the black right here on the barrel. There's a little yellow on the tip, and then there's the other one right here. So he's got dual wielding pistol blasters. Then we have his kind of his gauntlet blade, or his forearm blade that he used in the movie to hook himself to the wall so he doesn't fall. So there's that. That's cool. And then we have, this is a very cool piece, is this hook being shot out of his forearm, or I guess you could put it on this one too. There's a little hole there, and you put it in there, and then it's supposed to go on his forearm, and he's supposed to shoot it out. It's a pretty cool piece. I'm scared that it's gonna break though. It's very thin, and it's a bendy wire. It looks like it's bendy, or at least it's bending for me. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to, but it's bending. So there's that. And then we have this tiny little bit, tiny itty bitty piece right here. Very small, very easy to lose. So there's that. And then we have some hands. So we have some open hands here. They're all gloved. Open hands. And we have these right here, looks like to hold the blaster, kind of like a trigger finger. And we have these pointing fingers right here, and that's about it. I want to show you something real quick. First of all, on my figure, the hand, or the right hand, comes off very easy. I mean, look how easy that goes in and out. So be careful with that. I don't know if it's just mine or all of them. But what I really wanted to point out was here are these wires. They're individual wires, and that's so cool. I like how they did that. I know Black Series did something similar, but when you bend his arm, you can see it coming out of that piece right here. And then when you bend it back, it slides right back in. So that is just very cool. I like how they did that. Very realistic looking there, and I like how that came out. Look, taking a closer look at the figure, you can see some of the details going on here. You got the silver on his armor, got some kind of like some dirt and grime being painted on the edges. There's not too much, so you're not, you know, bombarded with a bunch of crap, but it's there. He doesn't have the dent on his helmet, but one of the things his helmet does is the little antenna does go forward like that. So it goes forward and it goes back up, so that's cool. And then you can see his neck, you can see his skin tone, but unfortunately there is no head underneath. It's just the neck skin tone colored. So they kind of trick you there. I thought for a second, I thought he would come with an alternate head when I saw the neck through the packaging, but no, he does not come with the alternate head like Black Series does. It's just the helmeted version of Jango Fett. So, which kind of sucks because in the movie he did go unmasked quite a few times. But nonetheless, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So onto the articulation of the figure, we have a ball jointed head, so it goes left and right, up a lot, down a lot. The neck articulation does help that very nicely. Going down to the arm goes forward and back, in and out. Got the articulated hinge shoulder pad there, so it still kind of hinders it a little bit. Kind of tucks underneath the shoulder. That's kind of weird. There's the, well, there goes the arm. It's on a ball joint. You can simply just slide it back in like that, but you can see I pulled it out way too much and it popped off, so that's very weird. That kind of sucks. That kind of disappoints me a lot, because I mean, what the heck, Bandai? Like, that's not them. They don't do stuff like that. Very awkward arm joint. I don't like it at all. It sucks. So anyways, the biceps are on a swivel. Got the double jointed elbow there. Very cool wires there. The wrist is on a hinged swivel as well. Going down to the diaphragm joint on the lower torso, so it swivels, goes all the way around, goes forward and back. You can still see the plastic in there. So there's a swivel. That this little belt is a separate piece. The legs do move down SH Figuarts style, and they go forward and back, in and out, can slide back up. Swivels up there as well. Double jointed knees. The ankles go forward and back, ankle pivot, and side to side, left and right, and there's toe articulation as well. I like the sculpt underneath the boots. That's very nice. There you have it. That concludes my review on the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations Jango Fett Star Wars figure. Just wanted to show you real quick, he actually doesn't have his jetpack on. It is removable. I didn't show that earlier, but it is removable. There is a peg hole on the back. It comes off and goes right back in easily. So that's cool. And then there he is with the bendy wire hook coming out of his arm. So very nice. I think the figure looks great. It definitely is more articulated than the Hasbro Black Series version. They're both very nice figures, though, I have to say. I really like this Jango Fett. It looks very nice, and I think it is an awesome purchase. But if you are, tight on money and you just want a Jango Fett, I think the $20 Hasbro version is good enough. I think this is a great figure for any Star Wars fan, and we're gonna have a lot of fun posing this guy up and getting him into some very nice shots, ACBA shots. That's the beauty of the articulation of this figure. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys like, and you guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.